that the college where you studied in during the past 5 years has played a major role in shaping you into young, confident professionals ready to independently treat patients. I know that the AMALA Medical College has made rapid strides ever since its inception in 2003 and is today one of the reputed medical colleges in Kerala. But what is it that makes a medical college such as the AMALA Medical College a reputed one? Could it be just the directors and the governing body? Or just the teachers that makes the college so good? Or is the students who perform so very well that makes this college so much sought after? Congratulations to the valedictorian who's earned so many gold medals and silver medals. I would say that this is a combination of all the factors that result in a medical college going from strength to strength. Aristotle, the Greek philosopher that all of us have heard about, once said that we are the results of our actions and motivation. And this is so true. I would say that the AMALA Medical College is a sum of the actions of each child, parent, teacher, staff member, and the Board of Governors who have all acted together to enhance and develop this college. There is no doubt that the Board of Governors would have given focused and knowledgeable expertise to provide solid financial and strategic direction to this college. I'm also sure that the parents would have given selflessly and enthusiastically while supporting. The teachers are no doubt a remarkable group whose collective action deserve thanks and admiration. It is because of their actions and motivation not only in the classroom but also on the sports field, on the cultural platform, be it at music or dance, that they have been able to guide you and play a nurturing role in your daily lives. In this connection, I would like to say that it is wonderful to know that the vision of the AMALA Institute of Medical Sciences is to establish a center of excellence, providing value-added education that combines effective teaching, focused academic professionalism, and a spirit of love and service as their hallmark. The students, boys and girls, I would say more girls than boys in this graduating batch, however, also deserve a special mention for their contribution towards making this college what it is today. They have shown motivation in the classroom and grasped all the opportunities available to them with both hands. I'm sure that they've worked very hard and played straight, and they have been the finest ambassadors of their college. Their parents too, and most importantly, to themselves. I'm sure that this college will grow from strength to strength, encouraging the students to come out with very good results as the years go on, and to ensure that their products become confident youth. I say this because it is the youth that has got the power of ideas, ambition, enthusiasm, and ability. This resource of youth is an important building block for transforming India into a developed nation. As you all just heard, Reverend Paula Chandi telling the graduating batch what all they need to do as they leave the portals of this wonderful establishment and step out into the big, bad world. You don't have anybody now to hold your hand and tell you whether you're doing something right or something wrong. You only have yourselves. You have all the knowledge that you gathered in the past 5 years to fall back onto. I'm sure that each one of you has been very sincere during the past 5 years and have assimilated a huge bank of knowledge. But that knowledge alone is not enough. You have to transform that into an attitude which is empathetic and sympathetic towards your patients. You need to be good doctors within yourselves to start with. Don't get carried away by just monetary gains or monetary ambitions. You should be able to treat the rich and the poor alike. But before I conclude, I'd like to pass on a few words of advice to the young doctors, because this is something that I have realized over the past several years that many of us, probably me included, would have never paid much attention to. And that is, learn and cultivate the art of listening. I say this because in the hurly-burly of the modern day life, this has now become a forgotten skill. We need to pay attention to everything a patient says so that we do not make assumptions prior to coming to a diagnosis. Listening, as we all know, is an active process, and therefore you need to encourage the patient to talk. Visualize what the patient is experiencing. Be appreciative, empathetic, comprehensive, of course, and critical.
And intellectual honesty all the time. Now on, the graduates are embarking on a noble mission to achieve the very best in their professional lives. A patient expects a doctor to be gentle and kind, always available, endlessly charitable, everlastingly patient, and inexhaustibly resourceful. If you can be anywhere near these qualities, your mission is going to be successful. Client satisfaction is the best advertisement for a doctor. People's wisdom can differentiate the bad from the good doctor. In India, no qualified doctor willing to practice ethically is going to starve. The revenue generation from consultancy is more than sufficient for everybody's need, but maybe not enough for everybody's greed. So my dear young doctors, don't join that rat race of cutthroat competition. I'm sure the new batch of graduates will remain morally elevated, bearing greatness of character and lofty ideals. With the permission of all gathered here, I proudly present the third batch of MBBS graduates of AMALA Medical College before this August gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The graduation ceremony dates back to the 12th century. It began with scholastic monks with their ceremonies in robes and has evolved ever since to fit the society in which it is celebrated. Dear graduates, graduation is only a concept. In real life, every day you graduate. It is a process that goes on until the last day of your life. We request the graduates to come on stage to receive your certificates from our Honorable Chief Guest, Surgeon, Rear Admiral Nirmala Kannan, as your names are being called out.
The class of 2005 starts with R.P. Subramaniam, a beautiful face framed by curls. A bold young lady and known for her do-or-die attitude. She hails from the city of Cochin. She is one who stands firm by her friends all the time. Success is sure to knock at her door soon. Ajay Joy Katakaya, Mr. Shoemaker, was small in appearance. His determination and charm add weight to his character. A staunch believer in friendship, he comes from a family of doctors. His flair for illustration and poetry may have been passed from his famous grandfather. We wish him all success. Ajit Vincent, a disarming smile, an exceptional ability to strike up a rapport with anyone who makes his acquaintance, be it game, dance, or any other event. His presence is invaluable on stage and off it. His charisma has won the heart of many. Here's hoping he fares well in his chosen career. Aju Anthony, an unassuming character, a typical macho guy. With a smile for everyone, he creates magical rapport with all his patients. He is sure to make his family and friends happy in the years to come. Akhila K, a diligent, resourceful person, always well prepared for anything that life puts in her way, her success in all the endeavors that she undertakes. Akhil Krishna, tall and soft, this Trishurite was meant to enter the techno world, but destiny changed the course of his career, and ultimately we are gifted with a technology-savvy doctor. We are sure that he will combine the best of both for the betterment of humankind. Amrita Annamedi, born into a family of doctors, she had the honor to captain the Mavericks during their infancy. Awardee of the Miss Congeniality title wherever she goes, she leaves no doubt that she'll achieve her goals. A much sought after doctor she is sure to be.
Amrita CV. Here is one lady who never shies away from arguments. Bold enough to speak her mind on all occasions. She's a fiery tempered yet a sensitive girl. Up to date on all current scenario, domestic or international, her opinions are invaluable to all. A master entertainer and a fun-loving person. Anand Sriram. Flashing a brilliant smile and possessing loads of confidence, he has never experienced the common agony called stage fright. His ardent desire to make a name for himself on the big screen has not abated. Most of you would recollect his sensational debut on the small screen a few years back. Anjana J.S. Persistent and persuasive, hardworking and meticulous, she makes it a point to be textbook precise when it comes to dealing with clinical scenario. A true professor in the making, one whom her teachers want beside them always. Anju Unnikrishnan. You may be inclined to think of her as a damsel in distress. Think again, a lady with nerves on steel, efficient in all her work, be it personal or professional. Her beauty coupled with her brains make you take notice of her. Many Mavericks hope she'll be able to provide employment in the years to come. Aravind Balakrishnan. An athletic frame, a top rating on the popularity poll, surgical skills bordering on perfection, brains to match. His hard work over these years has definitely added to his mettle. A whiz at mathematics, a teacher and guide to his colleagues. Hope he emulates his father. Arun Tia, a soft-spoken and large-hearted gentleman from Kottayam. His helping hand knows no bounds. A talented batsman of the Mavericks cricket team. He's an asset at all times, a genuine friend and a responsible young doctor. Iona Annette George. Soulful would be the apt word to describe her. Calm and composed at all times. She's a constant source of peace and wisdom for her companions. Very few people know that she's also a budding artist, angelic in her looks and in possession of a firm faith in the Lord. Baston Verghese, a large-built Trishurite with ample space in his heart to help anyone who asks for it. Probably the only one to have led the Mavericks for a record of 2 terms. A computer wizard, his pet interest being animation and graphics. His presence is inevitable for this group of doctors.
Betsy VM, this calicut doctor danced her way into the hearts of AMALAs and made a lasting impression. Be it in studies or current affairs, she is the first to give an opinion. Her staunch stand on friendship is legendary, wishing her a golden future and all happiness. C. Swapna Ashokan, another Trishurite with the capability of multitasking and has multiple talents up her sleeve. A good dancer, a cartoonist, a poet and a writer. This doctor gives precedence to friends and friendship, and we wish her a fruitful career. Chitra Padmanabhan, a valedictorian, a dazzling personality, a 4-time distinction holder of AMALA. Combined with her brilliance in academics, is a flair for writing, efficiency in organizing events, and a good teacher among her friends. No wonder she has bagged the title of the best outgoing student, and we wish her a successful career. Darshana C, a combination of a sweet voice, a humble persona, and traditional good looks. This rare combo made her is the first maverick to tie the nuptial knot. She appears to have inherited her father's clinical skills. She is sure to make great strides in her field. Deepthi Lal Dayal, cool and logical, accurately describes this maverick. Outspoken and never at a dearth of words, she is one intelligent and unquestionable doctor, hardworking and owner of a handwriting worthy of a patent. She will surely make a good doctor. Deepthi Sara Alex, an adventurous and athletic maverick. Creativity runs in her blood. She plunges headfirst into music, art and dance. God-fearing and tendency to burning the midnight oil, she worries insistently about every canine and feline on campus. A warm person to converse with. We hope you outdo your previous successes. Dhanya Jose, well versed in traditional dance forms, she is enthusiastic when it comes to her hometown Chemberi. A loyal friend and a naturalist, she knows this campus and its inmates better than any other maverick around. Bold and fearless and standing up to injustice, we hope she realizes her dreams and desires. Dipin K, the true maverick, always in high spirits, he has the talent to come up with the most amazing quotes. Perhaps his claim to fame would be his love for illustration. This dynamite doctor is sure to make head turns wherever he goes. We wish you all the best.
Divya Divakaran, a diligent doctor, her extensive notes would make a great addition to any student's trousseau. Possessing a remarkable ability to answer any question put to her in a quiz, she is a storehouse of facts, together with a passion for action flicks. She's a budding doctor to watch out for. Fazal MS. A smiling open face is what you notice first. His soft speech may appear inaudible, but have no doubt he is one of the most sincere doctors and true friends you'll ever meet. Eager to help, frank in his opinions, he is a lovable and trustworthy person. We wish him many a success. Febin James. Hailing from Calicut, he fills the maverick slot for the eccentric genius. Always inventing something new, he hopes to merge medicine and technology seamlessly. His passion for physics drives him to achieve newer heights. We wish him luck in attaining the same. Febin came strong and silent. He is the ideal big brother on and off the campus. Zealous in studies and anxious about the future. He is also a good sports person. Entrust him with anything and you know it's safe. Hoping Lady Luck continues to smile upon him. Febina Mall Katie. Short and sweet, she has a perpetually worried air about her. Always on hand to help. She has a very large friend circle who looks after her at all times of need. Very alert and punctual about her duties. A silent listener to every conversation. We wish her all the essence of a bright future. Geetanjali S. Kumar, the first maverick to experience the joy of motherhood. This lady with a golden voice has enthralled many a music lover. Known for her bouts of laughter and ever-present smile, her love for mathematics, she's a good doctor and a loyal friend. Wishing her fulfillment in both her career and parenting. Greta Miriam Matai, a God-fearing lady with little knowledge about the outside world. Very well prepared for anything and everything. Intellectual and outsmarts her colleagues in her works. A very rare of the female maverick species. Learning the art of medicine was not so tough for this girl. We wish her all the very best. Isham P, the sugar boy of this batch, tall and handsome, a sports fanatic. His art of kicking the ball have won AMALA a lot of laurels over the years. He has a good ability to dance to the beat. Is a dependable and loyal friend. His resilience has made him an iconic hero among his colleagues. We wish him the best of the days to come. Janso Kalanur, a smart and urbane Trisharite, reserves his affection for his beloved friends. A good singer by all means, has an ear for music, be it studies or faith. He applies himself with equal gusto. A humble guy on whom his friends can count on. Hope he conquers greater heights.
Gina Elizabeth Thomas. Unlike the present Palakkadan wind, she breezed in gently into the hearts of Amalites. Pleasant and sweet-natured, she may strike you as reclusive, but in reality is a fun-filled, warm friend who is loved by all. We wish her all success. Gina Joseph, one of the earliest mavericks to discover the joy of using the internet. She hails from the city of Trivandrum. Her crowning glory is her long hair. A fun-filled person, rather fond of games. After meeting up her life partner in a dream journey, she's all set to start a family life with a new little member soon. Wishing her all success in life. Jibin John Thomas. Hailing from Chenganur, this maverick is proficient with the keyboard, and his words, his skills as a composer have entertained many audiences in AMALA campus and elsewhere. His knack for organization, which we saw last night, and competence have led to the smooth functioning of several programs. A sincere doctor, a good leader, God-fearing, with a huge circle of friends, we wish him all the best. Jose Paulos, a friendly maverick hailing from Kochi with a typical dialect, humorous and jovial. He's plagued by a constant concern over exams and his skin. A movie buff, he's surrounded by a vast circle of friends. Hardworking by nature, we wish him all success. Johnston Francis, from Muatupura comes this doctor whose blood is so filled with drama, politics and Malayalam prose that he finds it difficult to converse colloquially. An avid reader, he devours any book that he comes across. He is a talented artist too. This doctor is sure to make it big. Good luck. Khadija Tasneem, she's the pin-sized Mona Lisa of the 2005 batch. No one ever is likely to forget her once they meet her. Her distinctive slang coupled with a quick wit make her a favorite among all. She's a person of strong ideals and on the verge of motherhood. We wish her a successful life ahead. Kavita Ramachandran, an expert dancer. One cannot measure the numerous expressions that flit across her face. Methodical, a devout student, she manages to carry off both studies and dance with grace. Though one of the youngest mavericks, she handles things with maturity and poise. We are sure success shall dance its way into her life. Good luck. Krishna Prasad, an orator from the capital city, an excellent organizer, a writer. He has had the honor of chairing the college publications. He is one with whom anything can be entrusted. Silent and efficient in his work, he is a person to watch out for.
Lakshmi R. Venugopal, another beauty with long tresses and a winning smile. Add to that a mesmerizing voice and a strong character. She has a penchant for humor at the most inappropriate of times. She has recently taken on the added responsibility of being a wife. Wishing this maverick a bright future. Lakshmi Tangachan, a dusky beauty with a horde of admirers. She usually chooses to cheer her friends on than enter the arena herself. Coming from Kollam, she's a source of support and strength for her dear ones. a simple and charming lady. We wish you all success. Lijo George, this baby-faced maverick is a choosy person when it comes to friends. However, his loyalty and remarkable ability to poke his nose everywhere endures to all. Coming from Mala, this young lad is sure to set and achieve many goals in the coming future. Mahesh Krishnan, model student is the term best applied for this hard-training and hard-working person from Malappuram. One of the toppers of the batch, his dedication and commitment to the patient is unquestionable. No wonder he was selected as the best house surgeon. Gentle and loyal attitude. Everyone wishes him all life's glory, for no one deserves it better than him. Manal K. Slender and gentle, this young lady moves in a select circle of acquaintances. She values her privacy and does not jump onto the bandwagon at every instant. A timid and bashful person who gives preference to her family at all times. She is spiritual and a devout believer. Hope you achieve great heights. Manu Pratap, an ardent fan of pharmacology, a follower of a strict code of dressing. He is a person who thinks self-reliance is the single best quality that any man can possess. Hailing from Kannur, he cherishes traditions and morals with a soft spot for romantic movies. Hope he achieves all his ambitions and desires. Maria Michael, a living example on the change that AMALA brings to you. From Todupura, she was a bashful and diffident personality who metamorphosed into a stylish and